welcome to the Kids Who Code podcast. Kids Who Code is a Bangalore based NGO that helps kids like me learn how to code. We also get to interact with incredible people from different companies who are changing the world through technology. During the pandemic, we did not have access to computers. However, using smartphones, we continued to learn about technology and develop new skills. We are really excited to share our learnings, interests, and stories with all of you. Please join us each week for a variety of topics. My name is Arfa. I'm an 8th grader studying in Bangalore, India. I have always been fascinated by birds. I love watching colorful birds. I can listen to their chirps and songs for hours. Watching a bird fly high gives me a sense of freedom, a belief that I too, like the bird, can fly high one day. Given my fascination with birds, I will be doing a three-part podcast on birds. Today, I will be talking about the disappearance of sparrows from our cities. Sparrows are small birds that have a typical length of 16 centimeter and weigh just about 30 grams. Did you know that females and young sparrows are colored pale brown and gray, while the males have brighter black, white, and brown markings? Sparrows are found in all continents except Antarctica because in Antarctica there are no trees or any vegetation. It is a complete iceland and no tropical animals can survive there. Most of our parents have a childhood memories of waking up to the chirping of sparrows. The small birds used to be all over the verandas and balconies early in the morning. However, over the time, these birds started vanishing from our cities, and their place is taken by long electric cables. These have been replaced by the concrete jungles that our cities have become. Sadly, the sparrow population has been reducing at an alarming rate. Due to this, a bird common as the sparrow is included by the International Union for Conservation of Nature in its red data list of threatened species alongside the snow leopard, tiger, and the red panda. Sparrows play an important role in our ecosystem. They feed themselves and their babies on insects, which keep the insect population under control. Sparrows eat small fruits and berries and drop the seeds, helping new plants grow. World Sparrow Day is marked on March 20, and a number of measures to increase its population are encouraged on this day. Some of the basic necessities to live are food, water, shelter, and air. Let's try to understand each of these from the context of the sparrow. Let's start with food. There is so much pesticide used while growing food that it has impacted the insect population, which is an important food source for sparrows. There is lots of garbage in our cities where cats, dogs, cows, and crows come to feed. The sparrow is a prey for some of these creatures. These are some reasons that make finding food hard for sparrows. Lakes in Bangalore are an important water source. These lakes are being converted to concrete areas, reducing water access. High-rise buildings with glass windows and fewer trees increases the heat in the summer months. Birds have a hard time finding water. Now let us look at shelter. Sparrows usually nest in mud houses and rest in trees. Cutting down trees to widen roads and concrete buildings have taken away the sparrows' safe resting spaces, forcing them to leave the cities. With the increasing population and number of cars on the roads, the pollution levels are gone up. Garbage burning has added to the problem. Air quality has become a huge issue in urban areas for all living creatures. Additionally, telephone towers generate electromagnetic waves that get birds confused. Noise is another issue that causes stress to birds. The above are some of the reasons why sparrows are disappearing from our cities. While we understand the causes, you and I can play a role in helping bring sparrows back. Here are a few simple things all of us can do. Keep some grains like rice and some water in your balconies for the sparrows. Green trees in your neighborhood. Green up your balcony. It will bring the birds and butterflies home, offering you a lot of joy. I have always watched sparrows and other birds in my mother's home near Mysore. However, here in Bangalore, we usually see crows, eagles, and pigeons. Some birds are kept as pets like parrots and lovebirds. I wish we could see more birds in our city. I hope all the listeners will join me in doing what we can do to bring back the sparrows back to our cities. Thank you for listening into my first podcast. Hope you enjoyed this section. Please don't forget to tune in next week for another round of learning and fun from Arfa at the Kids Who Code podcast.